What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch the 16th episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. The most emotionally impactful story that I've ever watched on the channel so far. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm obviously filming this a little in advance, so I don't know the exact date that this airs, but I'm watching. I don't know if Severance is going to still be airing by now, so I think that it might move up a spot, but including Severance, this might be my second favorite show, which is wild to say. Which is fucking wild to say considering I'm watching The Sopranos and Mr. Robot, which have been fucking incredible. And also by this time I'm going to be watching, I haven't started them yet, but I'm going to be watching Band of Brothers, Shogun, and The Bear too. So, not including those into the calculation, because obviously I haven't seen them when I'm filming this. But this is all-timer for me. I can't believe how much I love this, and I love the story and I love the characters. I want to see what they do to me. Place your bets in the comments if I'm going to cry this episode or not. Although if I do cry, I'll probably put it in the thumbnail, so you probably know the answer already. But I'm ready to hop into it. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I've got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. Check the comments to see the exact episode I'm on if you're interested. And if you like the content I make, please subscribe. Let's get into it. Who are you? Also, I always gotta, and he's always in the, and this is obviously not him, but, he's always on the sort of, I summoned him. I fucking summoned him. This character is always on the precipice of my mind. Even though I haven't said it. I'm always thinking about if we're gonna run into him or find out about his death or anything like that. Maybe he's a character I already know and I didn't realize. I don't know. Aww. Wholesome. I've got goosebumps again. God damn. The fuck? Someone turn the sun up? What's going on? Aww. It's fucking beautiful. You'll find him one way or another. If he's alive, you'll find him. If he's dead, you'll find him. I promise you. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, finally we're gonna get an answer. Oh, so Aizen's like half middle age? Oh, he's good. Vol. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you're right. This guy's 400 years? Motherfucker's gonna die any day. No. Help her. She's gonna fall and Stark's gonna save her. Oh my god! He's getting Rizzy. He's learning Riz. They're talking. They're getting cute together. Ooh, that's beautiful. I have goosebumps already. What the fuck? This is what I mean when I care about the characters. I didn't even see it. He hasn't said anything. The minute I saw him look up, I got goosebumps, and I almost got teary-eyed already. Ah. Jump up in excitement. Oh my god, he's the fucking badass of badasses. These motherfucking old warriors always gotta get a lesson, and even when it's not time for one. Although, it's always time for a lesson. Help me! Make you even stronger. Yo, most of his friends have fucking died. He's old. Oh, what the fuck is the horrific backstory? That's gonna make me cry. Oh my god. This poor guy. He's getting strong now, even stronger. This man is trained by the fucking some of the greatest dwarf warriors of all time. Oh my god, radioactive shrooms?
今ではとても感謝しているんだよ。フォルジーは私がヒンメルたちを知る機会。
Oh, really? Flashback, of course.
はなんでこの村を守っているんだ？
昔の話だ。どうでもいいだろう、そんなこと。
Did your family live here or something like that?
ことに命をかけない。
And why does this village keep getting... Oh, my baby! How long have you been without her? Over 100 years, I bet.
人間だった。
Aww.
わしは遠い昔に交わした約束。
That's so... I have goosebumps! This is fucking heartbreaking! Fuck this show!
だが、詳しく話すつもりはない。どうせあの人の
It's been so long.
声も眼差しも伝わらん。これはわしだけの思い出だ。滑稽な話だろう。わしはずっと死者との約束。
Obviously, the parallels to our main relationship, but I mean... Again, I think that Himmel understands how long Frieren lives, or would live, and wouldn't want to force that relationship.
ヒンメル、お前
He's the best.
だ。きっと魔王を打ち倒すだろう。
I want to learn... Obviously, we're going to see the flashback eventually, but I wonder how the Demon King actually was defeated. Like, who did the final blow? Was it Himmel or Frieren?
ヒンメルという偉大な勇者の記憶もわしが未来に
The goosebumps are hurting me.
ありがたい話だけれども、そこまでしてもらう必要はないかな。僕のパーティーにはフリーレンもアイゼンもいる。
And to be fair, this motherfucker Hyder lived a goddamn long time too.
フリーレンの役目だな。僕たちの記憶は彼女が未来に連れて行ってくれる。
No.
別にいいけど。
This is gonna sound wild. And if it's wild, let it be so. But can humans impregnate elves?
じゃあ後でフリーレンに僕が編み出したイケメンポーズ集を見せないとな。
Oh yeah, baby.
やっぱり
Anytime.
イケメンポーズ集はいらなかったかな。記憶の無駄遣いだ。
その勇者の顔は
Yeah, I fucking see it everywhere.
当たり前でしょ。
声は
私をバカにしないでよ。全部覚えている。
Hasn't been that long.
私が人間を知ろうとしたきっかけだよ。フォルジーが村を守ろうと思ったきっかけと。
No. Love.
わしはもう思い出せない。
That's heartbreaking.
顔も声も眼差しも。それでもわしは大切な何かの。
Oh my god, the goosebumps are piercing down my body.
フォルジーは冗談がうまいね。
That's what happens when you get real old.
ところで
I mean, even here, I've experienced it and I'm only 21 years
ど
old.
こなんだ。
魂の眠る地、オレオールを目指しているよ。
We'll take you with you if you want to see your girl. Nah, you gotta stay with the village.
どうした？
Nothing.
フォルジーの記憶も私が未来に連れて行ってあげるからね。
You're younger than me. She's speaking down to him.
それも悪くはないな。人生の最後にお前に会えてよかった。
それ80年前。
Perhaps you'll live even longer.
妻の夢を見た。
No.
そう。
I dream of Himmel every night.
と昔話をしたおかげかもしれんな。
それじゃ。
Fucking beautiful. The most beautiful show in the history of shows.
尋ね事？
人探しだよ。
Looking for hot ladies.
俺の旅の目的覚えているだろう。
Is he been asking everyone?
の色っぽいお姉さんと旅をすることだっけ？
I can have two dreams.
ちも大事だが、俺の旅の目的はこっちだ。10年前に旅に出た親友と合流することだ。
Aww.
来た魔法使いに取ってもらったんだ。
That's amazing.
足取りはつかめているの？
俺たちが通ってきたのは北側諸国の
The minute we get a lead, we gotta change directions.
昔から村のみんなも戦士ゴリラって呼んでた
He
し
still goes by it.
というかあいつがそう呼ばせていた。
どういう状況？
Respect. Don't dead name him.
ちなみに俺は僧侶あごひげ。
聞いてねえよ。
あごひげ
I'm not
生え
calling
る
you
前
that.
からそう呼ばれてたの。この話題続けるんですか？
Oh, she looks so happy.
戦士ゴリラって名前だけ分かれば十分だ。あいつはどうせ必ずそう名乗る。
The chosen warrior.
変なやつだな。
ああ、変なやつ。
Very weird and hyper. Is he also a MILF lover?
なあ、10年前にゴリラって名乗る人来なかった？
10 years ago.
すげえ質問だな。ああ、戦士ゴリラ。
Ah, Mr. Girl the Warrior, yes!
インパクトがすごかったので覚えています。
He saved the
近く
town.
に出た魔物を退治してくださいました。
その後ど
Dude, I love how all of you typically, or when this is usually done, it's sort of like a weak or cop out for me.
ゴリラ様は高台に住んでいる頑固ばあさん
Yeah, he was a MILF hunter too.
いいでしょう。
頑固ばあさん。
Typically when this happens in a show, it's kind of boring. But in this show, all of the main characters are so strong, yet it's still interesting. Like typically when a main character is too strong, it's kind of boring. Not in this. Oh, Jesus. They know how to manipulate us. Oh, this is gonna turn into some fucking mission.
こんなこともされてい
Oh, this is what we spent, or this is why it took us 10 years.
た助けは日常茶飯事だったよ。こういうのが
You saw, the progress we're making now is considerably more than they did.
いくんだよね。
不吉なこと言うなよ。
とにかく頑張ってお
You're
ば
gonna
あ
get
さん
fucking ambushed by some weird demon entity creature. I love how funny this show is, and it's so natural too. Like they don't beat you over the head trying to be funny and trying to make the most clever thing. Oh Jesus! Do not let Frieren into that fucking room. Absolutely. Oh, that's not even gonna be Himmel. That's gonna be. Oh, maybe I don't know. They call him Hero and they capitalized it, but
って
okay, yeah.
はるか昔に世界を救ったとされる
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Jesus, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Apparently.
名前もわからん忘れられた英雄さ代々村で管理している
忘れら
It's not the heroes party. They're
のであんた僧侶あごひげだろ
holy shit. He talked about me.
僧侶と戦士だいぶ古いものだね。
The fuck?
なんだかザイン様とゴリラ様に似ていますね。というか戦士の方見覚えがあるね。あ、クラフトだ。
Was it?
本当だ。
Yeah. Oh my god. He was. Dude, the way he was talking too. He was like a forgotten hero. Who's the guy though?
人はクラフトって名前なんだな。こっちは。
そうね。
Show me the face. Do I know it?
そうか。
Did you guys look up to it? Oh my god.
俺たちにそっくりだろ。村長によると大昔の英雄だって話だ。でも誰も名前すら覚えちゃいね。
Jesus, Kraft. How long ago did you save the world?
忘れ去られるだなんてごめんだ。勇者ヒンメルみたいな忘れられない。
I mean, eventually Himmel will be forgotten too, but
どんな英雄でもいつかは忘れ去られます。きっと魔王。
just how it works.
俺も鍛えればこれくらいいくかな。戦士ゴリラ。俺は
No.
今日からそう名乗る。
Dude, I'm getting emotional again.
忘れられない英雄を目指すなら名前のインパクトは大事だろ。
確かにそうですね。
Go deep, priest.
僧侶あご
I don't want that stupid name.
いいなそれ。
Who is that?
あいつは戦いしか取り柄がない。
でも名前のインパクトはバッチリだったよ。
Did he get any game?
ゴリラはあんたのことよく話してたよ。一緒にずっと歴史に名を残すような英雄になる。
Aww. We'll meet back up with you, buddy. Oh, this is so beautiful.
ゴリラの行き先わかった？
This way.
テューは北側諸国中部の交易都市だ。
We can go after all.
が東方。
We can go after all. Alburst? I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, we're going north. We just go northeast a little bit.
どうしたもんかね。
Come on. We're going. We're going. We're just deciding if we're going to it before Alburst? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. This motherfucker Kraft must be like 3,000 years old because even Frieren didn't really remember what he had done. So, man, so that, how long do elves live? Because he looked healthy too. Because I don't know, do elves eventually live so long that they do look old? Or do they like die around the age of like 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 years old and just look like a 50-year-old, you know, 50-year-old? Like, do they get to like 90-year-old looking status? Because if so, then oh my fucking god. Because Frieren even still looks like a, you know what I mean, like a 20-year-old. Maybe even, you know what I mean, maybe even younger. I don't know. But this is what an episode. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but this show is one of the most efficient, you know, vessels of a story, of narrative, of feeling, of emotion that I've ever seen. It's able to hit on so many heads at the same time in the same episode. This episode could have very well been split into 2 episodes and not a single soul alive would complain. But you know what I mean? Like they put it into one and there's no like, it almost felt like I just watched 2 back-to-back episodes and they were both 10 out of 10 episodes. So, you know, I'll start off with Vol, obviously. Again, a fucking amazing story. And their ability, not just efficiently, like, just showing a lot of stuff throughout the episode. I mean, like, I even said it. And, you know, maybe some may say I'm you know, drinking the Kool-Aid or anything like that, or I'm sucking off the show or whatever. But they talked about Vol a little bit, you know what I mean, for like 30 seconds. They walk up to Vol. Frieren said, like, one sentence to him, and he just sat there. And not only did I immediately get goosebumps, like I said, but I almost teared up for some reason because I didn't know what had happened, or I didn't know his backstory, but I knew that I was about to get hit with something. That's how fucking emotional and perfect this narrative is. So, again, I want to repeat, efficiency. I don't think a single show. I'm really thinking about all the animes I've ever watched. This has to be the most efficient show I've ever watched. And again, I want to say this, like, I don't need every show to be the most efficient. I think of it, and no spoilers for any other show, but I think of a show like a Better Call Saul or The Sopranos or The Wire. Those shows aren't necessarily efficient in the sense of there's a lot of drawn out, slower, methodical scenes. That's not a complaint. I love those. I love slower, methodical pacing, especially in movies. It's my favorite sort of, you know what I mean? I like slow horror movies that build and build and build. So I'm not saying it's a necessity to be the most efficient thing. But I'm saying that in this sort of genre, and in this format, this anime format, nothing comes close in terms of efficiency. It hits so, and like we're going by months every episode too, and it feels like it. I think of a show like, and again, I'm not trying to shit on any show, but something like The Walking Dead. Towards the middle seasons, and even actually, I don't know, probably the first, you know, 2/3 of the show takes place in a significantly shorter amount of period of time than you would, you know, originally feel while watching. You feel like it's a way more than it actually is. That is, again, I'm not shitting on the show. I love The Walking Dead, but it's slightly poor pacing, and it's, you know, not necessarily portraying all of the sort of details to your audience in a good way. Something like this, and obviously you could say, well, it fucking says the date at the beginning of every episode. Yeah. Is there a problem with that? It helps you understand not only where you are, but, you know, how much time is passing. You know what I mean? Months, a couple months, a couple weeks, a year or two. My only sort of, again, not a complaint, but like thing that I would really want is wish as much. Well, I love the opening. I love the opening. Music wise, it's perfect. I wish some of the visuals sort of showed exactly where we are in the world every episode. They do sort of show a little bit of the map every once in a while, but I really wish the exact sort of detail of the trip was shown, so I could just get a better grasp at how fast they're traveling. Because obviously, this city, I think they said it's halfway to end, right? And they've only been traveling for, well, I don't know. This is the problem. They've been traveling for like 5 years at this point, haven't they? So it would make sense that they are halfway. Damn, I didn't think about that. Because they skipped a lot of time with Frieren and Frieren, I think. So yeah, but you know, we're taking a slower amount of time, and I like it. It feels, you know what I mean. It's just like the Himmel stuff. Like it's not a sprint. It's a slow journey. We are not just saving people, but we're also going on, like I said, spiritual, emotional journeys, understanding stuff about our past and our future. And it's fucking beautiful. And obviously, I would assume we're going to delay our trip even longer a little bit by splitting up with... Not splitting up. We're going to go off the path a little bit. So, well, you're thinking about that. There's a couple options here. Either we go to, I'm going to call it Allburst. That's not how you pronounce it, because that letter is not a B, and I don't know what letter that is, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to say Allburst. I'm sorry if I'm being stupid. You can make fun of me in the comments. But we're either going to go to Allburst, and then go to that city. I forgot the name of it. I should have wrote it down. That, from the look of the map, that was the smartest way, because we're still, I mean, we're going to have to go around a big lake or something like that, but we're still heading pretty north. Or we go over there, back, and then that would be stupid. Or the third option is we do split up, and then obviously, again, maybe they do something where we follow the three of them for a couple episodes, and then we follow him by himself, Sen, for a couple episodes. They could do that, or they just do like okay, Sen, we'll see you in a couple episodes when we meet back up. And then they, like I said, eventually they do meet back up. So, man, I love this. And then obviously going to the Gochi Priest and Guerrilla Warrior storyline there, fucking incredible again. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I mean. Every single fucking aspect of this show is perfect and is a 10 out of 10. Every single, not just the story we're on now. You know, the four of us, retracing our steps to end. Obviously, that's a perfect story. But I mean, every single flashback, whether or not it's one of our main four. Obviously, we've seen some amazing flashbacks with Frieren and Flammoir. We've seen amazing flashbacks with Fern and Heiter. We've seen amazing stuff with Stark, Eisen, and then also his family. And then we've seen some amazing stuff with Cyan and his childhood, with his childhood friend and with his brother. And then you dote on, and we also have flashbacks of the hero's journey, which is even more than perfect. You know what I mean? Like, it's that level of elite in terms of like entertainment. And then also you have literally every single side character is, this is something I haven't talked about. I might have talked about it like pretty early on. I know at this point I'm done Monster. I don't know if this episode is airing while Monster is still airing, but I've already finished Monster. Fantastic anime. Please go watch it. My first sort of thing that I crowned Monster in, and again, no spoilers at all. I'm just trying to sort of compare it to give this show a compliment. One of my biggest sort of rewards or opinions that I have of Monster that I thought of immediately, like probably like 10 or 15 episodes in, was that Monster had the greatest side characters in the history of not only anime but fiction for me. In the sense of, they would introduce a side character who you would only see for an episode, maybe 2 episodes at most. But they would introduce this random side character, and within 3 minutes of the episode beginning, you were fucking in love and you were invested and you cared about them so much. And they did that, Monster's 74 episodes, they did it for like 40 episodes. That's how sort of like much care and attention they put into these side characters, minor or not. If they were recurring, what it didn't matter. They treated all characters with the same respect, and they almost treated them like their own protagonists, which is a feeling that I think is missing in a lot of fiction. They sort of just treat side characters like NPCs, and they don't have their own opinions or feelings or experiences. But Monster specifically was so good at this. Frieren is already on the level of Monster for me. they're just so perfect. They're so good at making you care for people so immediately and so truly. Like not like fake. Like, oh, this guy's cool, I guess. I mean, like I would kill for these guys. Okay, I would. I would do anything they asked me. I would protect them. I would save them. I love them. Everybody. Vol, the Guerrilla Warrior, Kraft. Even Kraft has only been in one episode, and I really enjoyed him. So, like, and you can keep going. Like it's a never ending. The what was episode 3? The pervy guy or the pervy kid that lifted up her skirt. Again, he didn't have that much, but I immediately I liked him. I was like, oh, the sweet guy. And you could, go with every episode. There's someone I cared about. Groff Granat, I really fucking liked. And even in terms of villains, because there's not been that many villains, and I don't expect the show to have a lot of villains. Obviously, there's going to be threats throughout the story. That's just how you need conflict. And if, we're going on a journey, not only do we have sort of the mental conflict, but we need physical conflict. But even the villains in that little demon arc for like 3 episodes, Aura, Linny, Drott, and Lugner, were fantastic. You know what I mean? In the short amount of, specifically Lugner, sort of had that classic what's it called? Smooth, creepy, villain who's suave and charismatic. This show is perpetually cooking. This show is perpetually cooking it. It never stops. It never turns the burner off. It never, and it doesn't. It's not like one note. It doesn't cook. Oh, so you want steak every day? No, it cooks you fucking breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, different cuisines, different fucking countries the food's from. It's unmatched. It's unrivaled. It is the GOAT. Okay, and then obviously, as I spoke about last episode too, when you think about the characters, Frieren is one of my all-time favorite characters already. Like, I'm talking, she's already entered the top 50 for me, and some may say, top 50? That's not really that fucking impressive, you know what I mean? She's not in the top 10. It's still very early on. Some of these characters that I'm comparing her to, even if they aren't the main character, I was with them for 50 to 100 episodes of 40 to 50 minute live action TV. So, even though I'm loving it, I don't crown things immediately. Especially there are certain shows that I need to rewatch for me to really grasp where they go. Because again, stuff like Attack on Titan, my favorite anime of all time and my favorite show of all time, I've watched 4 or 5 times, I believe. My favorite live action show, I've watched that 5 or 6 times. Death Note, I've watched 6 times. Better Call Saul, I've watched 6 times. So shows like that, no matter how good a show's first impression is, I'm gonna be honest, when I've watched a show 6 times, I'm gonna need to rewatch another show at least twice for me to put it on the same wavelength of that. So, but let me tell you what, this show 100,000%. Again, I don't know when season 2 is gonna be coming out, or if I don't know if it's in the works or whatever. I don't know if Madhouse is really busy. But I'm gonna rewatch this show before that, and then also you could argue that I'm rewatching it every week as I edit the new episodes too. So. I'm getting my fill. Guys, here's the thing too. I'm never gonna record myself doing it because it takes work. But I mean, you guys don't understand. I'm editing some of these first episodes. You know what I mean? Editing episode 4, 5, 6 right now. I'm crying or tearing up as I'm editing. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful show. You guys know how I feel about it. And sometimes, and I'm gonna be honest, this is sort of like a meta discussion. I would still classify myself as new to the sort of YouTube or video making or even technological side. This is just a quick random story. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the quality of my videos is a lot better now, or it's probably been better for the last 4 or 5 Frieren videos. I've had an expensive camera for 8 months. I've used it since the beginning of my YouTube channel. I just didn't realize that I had to change settings on my video editing software. So to summarize, I feel like a newbie with this. So sometimes, and you guys can tell me in the comments if anyone's listening to this, sometimes I feel like I talk in circles or I just sort of blind praise everything and sort of repeat myself, but I feel really strongly about certain things, and I feel so strongly that this is an all-time great show for me that I feel the need to, and I know the people who are watching are fans of the show. People who hate Frieren probably don't exist in the first place, but even if they do, they're not coming to watch a Frieren reaction. So all the people that are watching the video are people who love Frieren. I can say that too, because the reason I started YouTube reactions for TV shows and movies is because I was a viewer of that content for like 6-7 years, and I still am, obviously. So you know what I mean. I immediately, the minute I see a reactor, I like react to something that I love. I watch every single second of it. So again, I don't want anyone to be annoyed with me for just, I like this. This is great. This is great. This is so emotional. I'm gonna cry. This, that, but it's due. It's necessary for me to say it. So I don't know. That's gonna be it for this episode. I can't wait to see you guys for the next episode. Actually, let me check something real quick, because I want to give you guys the correct information here. This was episode 16, I believe. We got a couple more weeks. I'll probably say it for the next like 3 or 4 episodes, starting with episode 20. I'm going to have to go down to 1 episode of Frieren a week. So for 20 to 28, it's just going to be 1 episode a week. Just my schedule is getting a little full. I'm not going to be able to do 2 a week, and I need to accommodate Oshinoko too. So yeah, just updating you guys. Again, I'll remind some of you, and I'll remind the people in the beginning of the episode in case they don't listen to me yap for this long. So just want to let you guys know. Other than that, I think that's it. Another great episode. If you guys like the video, leave a comment. I've got the following action up on Patreon. Check the comments for what episode if I'm interested. And most importantly, if you enjoy the content that I make, please subscribe. It really helps me out. I'll see you guys.